Oh, now it's recording. Wow, this is a lot of fun. Alrighty, folks, we were having technical difficulties, but we'll just keep it going. We've got the one and only Cody Davis here, speaker number 1, day 1, ORAD event. How'd it go? How'd you feel?
That was fun. No matter how many times I speak, I'm always nervous for the first bit, but what a community. I mean, so welcoming, interactive. My jokes landed at least 7 out of 8 times. So no, it was a lot of fun. I think there was a lot of good takeaways from folks. I got a lot of good connections there. It was nice to put faces to names because I'm used to seeing this little box online because we meet every week. And actually getting to meet with folks, learn a little bit more about them, and connect was amazing.
Yeah, the thing that I'll always remember of this year is obviously you brought your wife with you, which is awesome. Your wife now, not fiance, right? So it was special to meet her. And I learned as I was driving home on day 1 that I guess I have a very younger sister now because my mother said, I hope you don't mind, but I adopted somebody today. What does that mean? What does that mean? And she let me know that my mom adopted your wife. She was just enthralled with her. So I guess we're family now. Yeah, I guess we're family now. So you got to take care of her. Or Big Brother's going to come kick your ass.
Yep. Crazy how that works.
Yeah, it's crazy how that works. I'm on your wife's side now, buddy. Watch out. I'm just teasing, of course, but that's funny.
Oh yeah, what an event! And to see your mom present in front of folks and just share that message.
That was surprising. Yeah.
Powerful. People were cheering up.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, folks. If you don't know what he's talking about, I already actually it's live now. It went up at 10 a.m. this morning. We're recording this at 10:35, so it's already live on YouTube. So in the awards ceremony, one of the 10 people that got an award was Dorothy Zuber, my mom, and she delivered some messages. So if you want to check it out on the channel, go check it out. But what I wanted to talk to you about is, sometimes I have crazy ideas and they don't work because I'm one of those guys that doesn't really plan. I just have an idea and I take action. I don't generally overthink things. And when I think about year 3, it was always going to be about Gen Z. Hence, you kicked off day 1, Dylan kicked off day 2. And then right after Dylan was done, we sent you guys off into the VIP section. And I want to say there was 20 or 22 teenagers up there with you. Do I have those numbers right? And tell us about that couple hours.
Yeah, it went longer than I thought it was going to. I mean, I figured people would be up there, be a little shy, and everyone was a little shy at first, but we started discussing, what do we want? What do you want after school? What are some of your dreams? What does stuff like that actually cost? How could we go do it? And it went on and on and on, and there was more and more questions. It was pretty awesome. I didn't know exactly how it was going to go, but I'd say it went better than anyone could have predicted. So that was really cool. I saw you keep walking in the room and you're like, wow,
it's still going. It's still going. Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome. Yeah, it just kept going. And so there was a lot of good takeaways. And so Dylan and I, we got to go back and forth with a lot of the teens. And then my wife, Ashley, was in the room. She was chatting with some of the younger ladies in there. Nice. And because it's a little different perspective, right? I mean,
sure.
Different backgrounds. And so they connected a little better than maybe we could have. And so it was just overall really awesome.
And your wife owns rental property. She owned them before you were together. So she's no slouch. She served in the military, again, no slouch. Again, she's providing just as much value. So shout out Ashley for all the love. And she did reach out to me. I think it was kind of midday day 2. And after she did that talk, and she's like, hey, I got to check out this school thing. And of course, me being who I am, I said, hey, you're Cody's family, which means you're mine. And I didn't know at that time she's my little sister, apparently. But I said, I'll just give me your email. I don't have your email. Give me your email, and I'll let you in for free. And what I want to tell you about that is she declined. She declined. She says, no, I'm doing this to support that. The $20 is it's a meaningful thing. So I just wanted you to know that that's the kind of woman you married, and you've got a good one there. So she could have easily taken the easy way out, and she didn't. So kudos to her.
Yeah, she likes to not get any leg up, so she's gonna do it the same way as everybody else, and so she's excited to be part of Ladies ORAT.
Yeah, good for her. Well, hey, one of the things that I was thinking about, again, all I knew, because Something fell. All I
Yeah,
knew was the time of the teenagers went longer than I expected. I assumed that was a good thing. Thankfully, it appears it was. So I've been playing with an idea since yesterday. What if we created a track just for teenagers? And I'm thinking like half day, because again, it's about the event, it's about everyone. But again, I loved how we just split off the teenagers that came. Again, if you guys don't know my deal, teenagers are free. They're important to me. The only way I get to my goal of 50 years after I'm dead and gone is to make these teenagers successful. That's kind of my mission, hence they're free. It went for 2 hours this time, but what if we did 4 hours next time, but it was kind of organized? Because what I'm envisioning is if you and Dylan, or maybe the three of us got together and say, okay, break down the big rocks of the first 2 hours. Like there was a, and I'm going to make these up because again, I was not a part of it. Like one rock was, should I go to college or not? That's a rock. Maybe another rock was, I want to be an influencer. How do I start? Rock. House hacking, rock. Whatever. The trades, rock, right? If we could create like the big rocks from this event, we could create a 4-hour track. And then what I will do, and then I will lean on my entire network to do, is I will try to find 4 Gen Z leaders, ideally, or someone who could speak to different tracks. And, we go, okay, these were the rocks from last time. Let's go hammer those hard with people that are, that can see eye to eye. And I'll stop there because I can ramble forever. But what do you think about a teenager track 4 hours in the afternoon Saturday?
I think that'd be great. And I think one of those sections, because we talked about this for maybe an hour.
Okay.
And this really opened people up. And I learned this from Grant Cardone when he was presenting to a college. And he said there's 2 types of people on planet Earth. There's people who get what they want, and then there's everybody else. And the difference is being willing to go out and communicate with people who've done what you want to do. And that got everybody pretty excited. It opened them up over the shyness, because like if you don't go talk to people, it's going to be very hard to get what you want, whatever it is. And everybody's dreams, everyone's goals are a little different. And so after I mentioned that, people started asking more questions because they could resonate with like, okay, if I know what I want, I just got to go ask, like, how could I go do this? And
right.
So I think focusing on the communication piece would be a really good block in that. Like, how do we go get over being nervous? Because most teens are nervous. Let's talk with people.
There's something here, folks. There's something there, Cody. I think the three of us and anybody else in our community that would be considered a Gen Z leader, I think we should brainstorm and seriously think about, a 4-hour block Saturday afternoon away from the adults, if you will, right? 100% focused on them. Again, just like this year, I will not charge a teenager a single dollar to be there. I will feed them. I will fund their seat. So you think this is a good idea? We should keep pushing, yeah?
I think so, and I definitely believe, because we winged it. Like I did not know how that was going to go, and we were able to talk. I didn't even realize it went for hours, but 2 hours, that was crazy. But we got through it, and everyone was having fun. So if we planned it and actually structured it out, then yeah, we could go 4 hours, no problem.
All right, we're gonna have to put some wood behind this arrow, because this is important to me. Again, as you know, my goal is to have something that outlives me by 50 years. It is the teenagers that are going to make that happen. Okay, all right. So this conversation will continue, folks. If you're watching this and you have ideas, suggestions, leave comments below. Direct message me and or Cody. If you are a part of the Gen Z, mastermind or accountability call on Saturdays, I would appreciate any and all support, ideas. This is something that probably has to marinate. Again, my vision is 4 hours Saturday. I would like to cover 3 big rocks in the first 3 hours, and then just have general Q&A as the last hour. That's kind of how I like to do things. So again, we would need to think about the 3 big rocks. We need to think about who could handle that. Cody, you're obviously going to be up there right away talking about what you just did, because I think that's a leading indicator. You got to extract that. And then, I'm just spitballing here. There's a guy in Vegas named Omar. He has a guy that works with him named Art. I think I want to say Art's 22, maybe 23. he could be fun. And on the social media side, again, so I mean, there's all kinds of people I think we can lean on to get there. And I'm glad to have that discussion. So any other feedback or thoughts? You've been to a couple events throughout the year. This is your first ORAD event. Any thoughts, feedback, surprises, twists and turns? Any thoughts for me?
I thought it was a lot of fun. I saw your push-up video. That was impressive.
Yeah, that push-up.
That was,
yeah, my doctor embarrassed me. Yeah.
That was very impressive. So I saw 46 on the video. I counted them, but it looks like
they started. They started a little. They had no idea. Nobody had any idea it was coming. I didn't really know it was coming. But yeah, he had me because I did all these tests, and last year I did 22, and I was barely getting that 22nd, and this year I did 61. Yeah, I did 61.
Yeah, and you didn't try and get a whole bunch of weak reps at the end.
No,
which was impressive.
Yeah, and I think I did it in less than a minute. I did 61 push-ups in less than a minute. So not
crazy. Bad. Yeah, but you were looking fit up there, so that was definitely a big change from the last time.
I was fluffy. I was fluffy last year.
Yeah, we're excited. Ashley and I will both be there next year. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and yeah,
we may need to lean on Ashley. Again, this is all just coming to me because I literally play with things in my head all the time. She could talk. I mean, one of the big rocks could be, do I go into the trades or do I go to the military? Right. So she can lean into that kind of experience and share her story. Again, I think she has to be there in that 4 hours. Cause again, I do think you're right. It can't be male dominated. That's a mistake. If we did that. So I think it's gotta be 50-50 or thereabouts. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad I got people like you in my world to, keep saying yes to my crazy ideas.
We're going to make it happen one day at a time.
One day at a time. There you go, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. Glad you're home safe. I will never forget this year. Your wife's amazing. And if you haven't met Ashley, when you do, look at her eyes. They're like the most piercing, like perfection. It's just like, it's crazy. They're just like the most gorgeous eyes I've ever seen.
I can agree to that.
Yeah, it's wild. It's like, how did that happen? That's beautiful. All right, man. Take care, Cody. Have a wonderful day. Where can they find you?
Cody Davis Business Adventures on YouTube.
And you lead, or one of the leaders of the Saturday Gen Z accountability call, yes?
Yep. Every Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific, we meet. So it's awesome.
Yep. Join school. Get in there. Thanks, buddy. Take care.
See ya.